What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another week of soccer bets, guys. Last week we had another positive week hitting on our bets, and now let's go for another week, guys. I want to go 3 weeks in a row, positive weeks, making some cash. So let's get right into this video because the first game is going to be starting in about 45 minutes. So if you guys watching this video, go get this bet off ASAP. This is going to be the first one of the day. There's going to be a lot of Champions League games today. There's going to be a lot of games in England League One. But for this bet, guys, we're taking a two-leg parlay. We're taking PSG over 1.5 and Birmingham over 1.5 goals. This is going to come out to a plus 102. I think both these teams score at least 2 or 3 goals. PSG is way better than Brest. And Brest playing at home, they're probably going to score at least 1 goal. And I just think PSG is just probably going to score about 3, maybe even 4, but probably a 3-1 victory against Brest. And the same thing with Birmingham. Birmingham is the best team in all of League One, and Cambridge is probably a top 3 worst team and probably has the worst defense in the whole entire league. So I'm expecting Birmingham at home to go in here, dominate, win this game probably 3-0 or 2-0. And that's why the bet's going to be, guys. PSG over 1.5 goals and Birmingham. All right, guys, this game's going to be in the EFL trophy. It's going to be the quarterfinals. It's going to be Wrexham taking on Bolton, and I'm taking Wrexham to qualify. Wrexham's at home, and Wrexham in the league in League One. They're both in League One, guys. Bolton is in the middle of the pack. Wrexham's the top 3 team, but at home, Wrexham is the best team in the whole entire league and has the best defense. Bolton is a good squad, but I just don't believe they're going to go into Wrexham and beat Wrexham at home. I just think that's too much of a tail to ask of them, and I just think Wrexham's going to end up qualifying and move on to the semifinals. So give me Wrexham to qualify in this game. It's going to be Newport taking on Carlisle. It's going to be in England League 2, and I'm going to be taking Newport on the money line. This game is very high in the odds, and I don't understand why. So maybe it's a trap game, but I am going to be betting on this one. I think Newport's a way better squad than Carlisle, but Newport's a plus 170. They're almost a plus 200 to win this game, and I don't understand why. Maybe there's a lot of people out, but I looked at the injuries, and I don't really see their top scorers are playing, their defenders are playing. But yeah, I just don't understand why there's such a high odds in this game at home. Maybe it's because the last game they played against Carlisle, they drawed 0-0, and the game before that, they drawed 1-1. But this is the new season, and I'm expecting Newport to go out here and be the better squad like they have been all year and win this game. So give me Newport to win this game at a plus 170. Juventus taking on PSV, and I'm going to be taking both teams to score in this one. I think Juve is probably the better squad, but I just think PSV has way too good of an offense, and they've scored 5 goals straight in 5 away games, and I just don't believe they're going to go out here and have a clean sheet put up against them. I do think Juventus probably wins this game, probably 2-1, 3-1, maybe even 3-2, but I do think PSV at least knocks one in just with them having a great offense, and I don't think Juventus defense is that well to hold them to a clean sheet. So give me both teams to score in this one. Guys, this bet's going to be Manchester City taking on Real Madrid, and in the Champions League as well, I'm going to be taking both teams to score and over 2.5. I think this game can come out to a 2-2 draw or maybe even a 2-1 victory for either side. I can't exactly tell you who's going to win, but Manchester City at home, they should be able to score at least 1 or 2 goals. Real Madrid with Kylian Mbappe in them, and Manchester City's form hasn't been really too well. I expect them to score maybe even 2 goals as well. So the bet for this game, guys, is going to be both teams to score and over 2.5. Next bet, it's going to be the last bet of the day. It's going to be the Champions League as well. It's going to be Sporting CP taking on Borussia Dortmund, and I'm taking both teams to score. Sporting CP is probably the better squad right now, especially at home, but Dortmund has a really good offense and plays in a better league in Germany, and they've been putting up numbers against teams in Germany, and they've been scoring goals against good teams in Germany. So I do not expect Sporting CP to go out here and get a clean sheet, but this could come out to a 2-1 victory for Sporting or maybe even a 2-2 draw. But the bet for this game, guys, is going to be both teams to score. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys. Let's cash this week. Like I said, a positive week last week. I want another positive week today. So let's start cashing for the first day of the betting slates, and let's cash this whole entire week. And I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.